I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right, y'all. What's going on? So let me go ahead and talk about this, right? Because last night I fell asleep on DJ Witch Doctor's panel. I fell asleep. I don't know what happened. I was knocked out over there, and um I was knocked out on DJ Witch Doctor's live stream because I really was about to go in on this, right? I really want to go off on this on the Panda Bears, and I call this sector the Tyler Perry sector. All right, listen, what do Tyler Perry does, right? Tyler Perry gives you this image, right? And this is what Sharon Brownsville, PhD Diva, and the man do all the time, right? Oh, I'm married. You're not. Um, I know what a successful relationship is. And then they bring other people to chastise those who are single. And I have a problem with this because the thing is, none of you Negroes are in any position to talk about dating and relationships. Just like what Tyler Perry does. Tyler Perry would talk all about all relationships, but he's not in one either. It took a very long time for him to be in one. And you don't. And my problem is with the pandering. And this is what, and I wish that DJ Witch Doctor would have went in on this. And hold on. I gotta take this tie off real quick. Hold on. I'm wearing this tie. This tie getting cut my circulation. But anyway, the thing is, right, is none of these panderers want to solve the problem itself. They don't want to solve the issue. Their job, their goal is to make money off of pain and suffering. I heard Sharon said this on Bomb's Cherry the other day. And I heard the man said this the other day. Well, I don't know why, we agree with you. So why are you still mad? We agree with you. Why are you still blah blah blah? Nuh-uh. You're gaslighting. We might agree that the red pill community is a bunch of scumbags, but understand your issue is you want to make money off of this. Me, on the other hand, I want it to be destroyed. And at the same time, while we here, your appearance justify and validates the red pill. See, you Negroes validate the reason why there needs to be a red pill. All these little petty, all these stupid arguments y'all have online talking about, oh well, we need, first of all, calling these men, making homoerotic, homosexual, homophobic remarks against some of these men, you only validate the reason why they're red pill. You're not arguing about why they become red pill and try to solve why, try to make sure it does not exist. No, the red pill exists because of economics and other economics and financial issues. This is based upon poverty shaming mixed in with a little bit of racism, and a little bit of, and when I said racism, understand it goes against white men too, by the way. See, Grandpa sold this country out, and none of you Negroes who've been here, I'm gonna call you. I'm talking about you post Kevin Samuels Negroes, you Negroes who've been here after 2019. You know nothing what you're talking about, and you're cramping the style. You're cramping everybody else's style. The red pill community needs angry young men who are disinfected in order for the grease, for that wheel to be greased. Okay, they needed that young 19-year-old or that young 17-year-old, somebody in college, somebody in high school who's mad about why he's not going to get ahead because how of the loneliness academic, and how he is seen as a beast of burden, being used as a beast of burden, but not only by women, but by society itself. And you Negroes keep on missing the fucking. This is why Sharon, Brownsville, the man, and them Negroes keep missing the fucking point. It's a societal issue that's way over your fucking heads. You know nothing about this. That's why Donald Trump, they the ones that helped create Donald Trump president. By you having PhD up on your panels, having Bomb Cherry up on the panels, with all that disrespect, and then y'all can't sit there and say, wait a minute, can we have this be man on man? Why do we need a woman? You can't check fucking PhD. PhD will talk all on the man's clothes. And soon as you say something to her, you can't say nothing to her black ass because Brownsville got a cape on. That's why I said that thing the bomb cherry. Telling me that you like me don't mean shit because you don't respect me. And that's a problem with a lot of you women in this space. You don't know the difference between liking somebody and respecting somebody. Whole lot of you women don't seem to understand that point. So when you women get cussed out, don't say Big J hates black women, or don't say Big J hates women, or he's an incel, all that. No. Respect me. Or respect any other person who don't agree with you. And I'm gonna say something to you niggas out here too. I'm getting ready to tire you peacocking ass niggas. You niggas are peacocks. A lot of you Negroes on here are peacocking because you willing to sell your soul just for to get in league, just get in the company of a woman. You want to sell your dignity, your indignity, just to get in the company of a woman. That's why I have no respect for you. I'm talking about you old niggas. You niggas supposed to know, you know better than that. Some of you niggas around here are old enough to be my daddy, and you niggas over here, yeah, you Negroes are old enough to be my daddy, and here's you Negroes being disrespected, and then you allow this disrespected, and the only time you puff out your chest out is because some young nigga said something you don't like. You Negroes are pandering too. Right is right, wrong is wrong. No matter if the woman is, no matter it's a female or a male saying it, right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter who saying it. See, I'll kick people off my channel. I kick people off my panels, off my chat room because I give no flying fucks. Okay? See, Tyler Perry, the reason why Tyler Perry will tell you what the problem is. Tyler Perry will do two things. He'll tell you, oh, well, ladies, it's not your fault because that dark-skinned black man over here, that dark-skinned black man over here, he's beating you up. He's slapping you around. You know? What's the solution? Get your light-skinned man. Without ever considering that Tyler Perry himself do not produce the solution to the real actual problem of man insecurity, female insecurity, abuse, neglect, none of those things. It is let me just sell you pain. Let me sell you suffering. And that's it. And that's what Sharon and Brownsville be doing, and E the Man be doing. They sell you a story. They sell you trauma. They're no better than a Obsidian and Anger Man. Both sides sell you trauma. Let's trauma bond together. That's all that shit is. That's why I said this is the Tyler Perry sector YouTube. See, if you really want to talk to men, right? Instead of trying to disrespect men, and when I'm talking about some men, I'm not talking about the Anger Mans or the B Jesses of the world. I'm not talking about them. No. I'm not talking about the BGS, the Angermans, the Ascidians. I'm talking about the men who are the underlings, those who would follow those individuals that I mentioned, right? You have to talk to them in a way to make them understand that the path that they're following is not good. Tell them to keep taking the red pill is not good. You need to get off of the red pill. All right. Getting off the red pill is, you know, don't get too much into the red pill. Don't red pill rage too much. There's a better way to talk to these young men. But get them on the panel and say, well, you got too much estrogen and you're gay and you're this, and that. No, you're not changing nobody mind. All that you doing is making it worse. All right. Saying all that homophobic shit, putting them stupid bounties up on people. It is what it is. So and misquoting the Bible too. How you gonna say men will be lovers of men? Bruh, stop misquoting that Bible. Talking about men gonna be lovers of men. You can't go around here and tell people about the Bible and trying to tell that these red pill men are trying to get women, trying to use the Bible on women. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yes, a lot of these Hebrew Israelites, Hebrew Israelite Negroes who's in the manosphere, they like to sit there and use that, harass women, beat women over the head with that Bible. Okay? But at the same time, don't sit there and falsify that Bible too. Yes, the Hebrew Israelites will come around here, falsify that Bible on women, and y'all talk, men are gonna be lovers of men. No, Negro. That doesn't mean being homosexual. When they say men be lover of men, they're talking about men not caring about the Lord or the Bible or the scriptures or the golden rule. That's what that phrase of the Bible means, Negroes. Every time I keep hearing Brownsville and Sharon saying that stupid shit, stop misquoting that damn Bible. I'm getting tired of you so-called fake Christians who want to use the Bible only quote it when it's justifying in what you want. Y'all fake. See, I'm gonna say something too while we having this thing. See, the thing is, he never those three Negroes, they never hang around in other men's platforms. Because every time they come over to another man's platform, they get cooked. Even the men who are not manosphere. I'm talking about the men who are not manosphere. Every time they go to another man's platform that's not manosphere, they come there with that bullshit, and then when it's all said and done, they get cooked. They get roasted because they thinking they can just say some bullshit to you, and they think you supposed to be subservient to them. Fuck that. You're Johnny come lately. You don't know shit about the red pill. You don't know shit about this. You don't know shit about that. And I'm gonna say something too while we have this conversation, right? Well, since I'm on here about not knowing shit and and not honoring what you say about the whole word pandering. Because since Sugar Bomb's in this chat room, let me ask Sugar Mom something. Sugar Mom, hey Sugar Mom, you love be called queen, right? Better yet, I'm gonna ignore what Sugar Bomb said in the chat room. I'm gonna ignore what she said. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to exclude you from this discussion. Let me just use a better example. Everybody wants to be respected, right? Everybody. And when a person goes up to you and say queen or king, now I never want to be called king or king because I think the word king is just a gaslighting point. You're gaslighting. You're trying to. It's mental masturbation. It's a digital hand job. When a woman I'm gonna use myself. When a woman keep calling me king, 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 you're a king. No, baby, you're giving me a digital hand job that I didn't even ask for. I don't even deserve the title king. Why? Because I'm not a king of any country. So let's stop with the whole that pro-black king crap. Because I don't need my ego to be boosted. And that it's like that book called The Manipulated Man. Y'all, I think a lot of men need to read that book called the Manipulated Man that was written in 1974. How some women like to manipulate men. How some men like to how some men are being manipulated by some women for an agenda. No, I know what you're doing. You're trying to stroke my fucking ego. That shit ain't working. Now that might work on these niggas because these niggas are online. They need because they're broke as fuck. These niggas are broke. They're low down. They're scumbags. So you calling them king, you just lifting up their spirits and coddle them from the sins that they have committed. But when I see a man call women queen, I see it the same way. It's a manipulation tactic. This ain't the first time I see a man calling women queens. The pro-black community, the conscious community, Negroes, your General Seddies, and them, Umar be saying it. That stupid that Puerto Rican Negro by name of Angel Mirez Jordan, he be calling y'all queens, queens, queens. But every time every time you peel back the onion back from these men who calling you women queens, there's something dark and sinister behind it. So let's talk about that queen shit. So why would a man call you women queens, but yet he never referred to his wife as a queen? Let me say that again. How come all you women are queens, yet his wife were never called a queen? He never referred to his wife as one. And how do I know, Sugar Bomb? Well, Sugar Bomb, you might want to go back and watch that. How come his wife was never called queen? See, I peeped that nigga out for a year and a half. While y'all roll that nigga ass out, I peep game on that nigga. All right. How, how come your wife ain't called one? But everybody, and this is where I call a lot of you Negroes Mary sales. See, a lot of y'all are Mary sales. Oh, I'm married. I'm married. I'm married. Okay, y'all sound like the movie Why Did I Get Married Part 1 and Part 2. Some of you women are like Janet Jackson in that movie where Morris Chestnut or Chestwood, I forgot that nigga's name. While she's sitting there, while she crying and shit. While she over there crying and shit on that bed, that the scene in the movie of why did I get married? So it's business now. When she over there, when Janet Jackson was tearing up in that one scene, that movie, and no, I'm pissed off about how it happened on Bomb's channel, Soul Provider. I'm still pissed off about that shit. I ain't letting shit go. I ain't letting that shit go. Sorry. The thing is, I peep game. I pay close attention what you're not saying. It ain't what you're saying, it's what you're not saying. I pay attention to. Okay? I pay close attention what the fuck you're not saying. Because this is what this is the problem that other men see. And this is the reason why I was going to say this last night on DJ Wish Doctor, but DJ Wish Doctor never came around to it. And plus, though, I fell asleep on that panel. See, but you know how to. Oh, hold on. What? I ain't seen that movie in years. So wait a minute, was it him or was it Norris Chestnut that was married to Janet Jackson in that movie? Okay, I forgot. Yeah, I ain't seen that movie in a long time. But it's like every time I look at these Negroes, all I'm hearing is Tyler Perry movies, The Diary of a Tired Black Woman, Why Did I Get Married, Meet the Browns. You know, and then the thing is, you Negroes think that because a man has a ring on his finger, I'm better than any other man. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. Because the thing is, if you really had, if that was the end result of marriage was the end result, therefore, though, everybody would be married at this point. No, the point is, men of a certain economic class are not being respected, and women are not being respected. Both sides are not being respected for various reasons. Notice I'm being even handed. But yet, y'all want to say I'm gay. Y'all talking about I have fat titties and all that crap. And then my thing is this, right? My thing is this on this shit. If a man can get on the panel and said that my I'm working. You can see me doing good. Now, if the Negro got on the panel and said, I'm doing good. You see my kids here. You see my wife give me my food as I'm on an 8-hour, 9-hour live stream. And I gotta say, wait a minute. That's work? So a woman giving you a plate of food, that's supposed to be work, and your children coming around here playing with you while you on the live stream, that's supposed to be working in fatherhood. You be on during the whole work week, you're having 8-hour, 9-hour, up to 12 hours on a live stream, and you're not at a job. You're not at a job. From Monday to Friday, you should be at a job doing construction. If you really want to talk about men, helping men out, you should be helping them, giving them jobs. Hey, bro, don't worry about those bitches. Just get me. I'm gonna get you a job application, and I have a union, and I'm part of this union, and you talk with this union worker, they'll give you a job to be at. That's a solution. You can't tell these men that you gotta turn away from lust, and you gotta walk 12 steps this way and that way and shit. That's not no solution to the red pill. You know what? It's going to have to take a government, a social, political idea to destroy the red pill ideology. Not that whole, you gotta be moral. Because none of you niggas are moral. You can't tell nobody else to be moral when you, turn away from lust. Not when some of you niggas on here are, oh, show me your girlfriend. What married man is going to get on the panel? What man is going to get on the panel and tell you, who's supposed to be married, right? A married man, get on the panel and say, Big J, show me a pinky toe of the woman you with. Or this man, hey, show me your woman's hand. What married man is going to say that? But yet got the gall to say, turn away from lust. How you going to tell another man to turn away from lust when you, a married man, want other men to show you their wives and girlfriends or whoever that they're spending time with? That's lust. That's on the whole 10 commandments of, thou shalt not covet another man's wife. Who does that? You coveting what another person got. And let me say this, because I know Bomb Cherry's listening. Let me help you out, Bomb. Real talk. There's nothing that a black man have that I want. I'm saying to you the same damn thing to you, Bomb. There's nothing that another black man, there's nothing that would a black man have on YouTube I don't want. I don't care if you got a car. I don't care if you got a baddie. I don't care if you got all these other trinkets, quote unquote. You think trinkets is supposed to, quote unquote, move me and shit. See, I'm going to say something real quick, right? I want what the white boys got. And none of these Negroes got what the white man got. I think the only black person that have what the white man have is Barack Hussein Obama. And I might be, if it's him talking, yes, I might be jealous of that bomb. Because Barack Obama has something that Sharon Brownsville, uh, 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 Jay Prince, and all these other niggas on most 90% of these niggas have that they don't have. Actually, there's two things they don't have that white men do have. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not ridiculous. None of you niggas impress me. And a lot of you niggas, Sir Ism was trying to come at me last night and try to tell me that, oh, you don't got no bitches. Is that all you Negroes can think about is sex? Is that, y'all think, see, I'm gonna say something too though. Half you niggas live by what the TV tells y'all. The women live by what Tyler Perry tells them. You niggas live by what Tupac and Biggie and fucking ass hip hop music tells y'all. What does black exploitation tells y'all? How Read the Hard Way movies like the Mac, and the movies like Sledge, and the movies like fucking ass what's that other movie that was made in the 70s? Those black exploitation movies, Black Caesar, and so forth. Hell Up in Harlem. How some of you niggas talk, that's how Sir Ism and them so-called pimps sound like a fucking stereotype. You niggas are street level. What's really going on, the reason why men across the board is having these problems isn't because of welfare, wasn't because of this. It's because of issues that grandpa create. Grandpa sold this country out. And you Negroes are just pawns in the game. And y'all can't fucking see it. You're pawns. Grandpa sold this country out since the 40s. The rest of y'all are sheep. Looking for daddy. Looking for digital daddies. You're looking for BJS and Obsidian. Oh, they're my YouTube daddies. The problem is Grandpa fucked this country up. Grandpa fucked Western society up. And you Negroes think it's just some, it's Keisha. Your mind is on the wrong shit. Yeah, y'all watch too much of Dolomite. He's a man. He's out of sight. Yeah. The whole theme song of Dolomite. I got the movie on DVD. Dolomite looks like my uncle though, and he talks like my uncle too though. I have an uncle that talks like him too. Yeah. I miss that man. You talking about laughing my ass off. But back to the point. You new niggas, shut the fuck up. You know nothing was going. You know. Oh, we are solution based gang. Okay, how you going to solve the red pill community? How you going to destroy the red pill? All right. How you going to solve to tell people to remove lust from their heart and shit? That's not the solution. No, the problem is broke men. You got a generation, 2 generations of men who are broke, and they're listening to their demagogues, and the demagogues are telling them that it is Keisha. Keisha is not the problem. The old white man called Grandpa is. The old white man that we all call Grandpa, he started, and Donald Trump is last of the grandpas. Yes, he's the final grandpa in this story since 1945 on up till today. The destruction of the Western civilization, you know, and that's what Donald Trump symbolizes. That's why a lot of you red pill idiots and you red pill uh, MRA, MGTOW, True Fourth Loneliness, Negroes, you incel, you MGTOWs, all of y'all are pawns because you think Donald Trump was going to give y'all something to hang your hat on because you were mad at Keisha. Negroes, if you know anything about the patriarchal structure, you would be not supporting patriarchy in the way y'all doing it now. Patriarchy is a structure. We're not talking about. I know. It's a lot of you Negroes are dumb. I'm gonna say it. A lot of y'all don't know shit. The patriarchal system started 200,000 years ago because this is what this transcends when civilization transcends from a hunter and gatherer society to a agrarian society, and you need land. So so when land ownership became the became the norm, patriarchy sets in. The man with the most land has fertile soil to grow crops, and he used those crops to get all the women, and does create the paradigm between you know those who get the most women have the most will rule the most. You know what? I'm gonna use a better analogy. I'm using a better historical knowledge in this about the patriarchal society. Utah of the 1840s and 1850s is the best example of the patriarchy, the patriarchal structure. And I want you to see it like this: men, it takes 4 or 5 men can marry 15 women. The men who cannot attain a wife are declared outcasts. Now look at it in today's society. is a pyramid scheme. The top 15% of men use the image to get the mid-level and the lower class of men to fight one another, while he still remains in the top 15, 10%. That's the patriarchal structure that none of y'all are wise enough or knowledgeable enough to understand. Because y'all too elementary thinking. You know, you always hear these niggas talking about provide, protect. Nigga, you don't have nothing to provide with. Why? Because some of you are not making over $20 an hour. Your focus should not be on women at all. Your focus should be finding ways to bring down the structure. Knock this structure down a peg or two. Because women are not really the enemy. It's grandpa. He's the enemy. None of that remove all lust and walk 10 steps this way and no. Grandpa, destroying grandpa, is the solution. And it takes a political and social will to do it. See, and unlike other people's channels, I get rid of people. Just like this nigga right here, he's on timeout. All right. You know, if you really want to get rid of the red pill, read red pill books. Why men really are not getting married. Dr. Helen A. Smith wrote a book called Men on Strike. Chrissy Hoff Summers wrote a book called War on Boys. When she talk about the education is the value for boys. They never want to talk about why, you know. I'm gonna say something. If you look at how some of the women talk and look how some of the men talk, you see an education gap. Because the lack of vocabulary word, you got a bunch of men on here who can't comprehend a written language, and they can't follow, and they can't, what's the word, articulate. You know what, Q? You're right. You're right. Because Sugar Bombs was over here talking all this shit in the chat room, right? But when that happened, around February 2024, where was y'all at? See, Sugar Bomb, when are you gonna answer Q's problem? No. Answer that, Sugar Bomb. See, I wasn't even going to say anything. Why won't you answer that? And I'm gonna say something to you, Negroes. I'm gonna talk about the men now. I'm talking to you, red pill niggas. You niggas are scared now. I didn't know. I didn't know that you niggas or that upset. You got up in my channel and try to say we're going to contact the people you interviewed, Big J. Then y'all went to Pure Butterfly's comment section and tell her the same shit. You told Pure in my channel, why don't you tell Big J about I'm gonna tell the people that who Big J interviewed how much he talks shit about black men, and we're gonna make sure. I'm like, really, nigga? Nigga, you're 50 years old. You're 55 years old. And you're going to this woman's channel to talk shit to me and these other women's channels to talk shit to me about you trying to sabotage what the fuck I'm doing. You're 55 years old. And the fact that you wrote that, Richard Conley, since you wrote that, Richard Conley, you're 50 something years old, Richard. And I know why you did it, because you're a bitch ass nigga though. You wrote that on your regular comment, your regular channel. Then you went to your troll account and wrote that same old bullshit on mine, trying to sabotage what the fuck I'm doing. Because I told several people who I interviewed about what needs to be done about the red pill community. See, you don't see your homeboy interviewing certain leaders on what to do with the red pill community. See, his job is to his goal is to make money off of it. Me, I want the red pill community gone, uh, because I view him as a national security threat. That's why he's not really helping y'all. That's why he's pandering. The more men get mad, the more the more he makes men mad because he's pandering to the women. So that means more eyes and views. That means more money in his pocket. Well, if you're really against the manosphere, then be against the motherfucker as uh, in principle. Don't be against it for financial reasons or for transactional reasons. That's why I don't like those niggas over there. Talking about you agree with us, why you're against us, because you won't. This is transactional. I'm not transactional. There is a difference. Goodbye. Goodbye, Shy Steve Mom. Goodbye. All right. Bye bye, Shy Steve Mom. Come back next time. You out. No. This is a worldwide issue. This is a political issue. Not some localized. We got to localize the problem and make money off of it. No, the red pill is an international problem. It is a symptom of an international problem where boys are being devalued. I said boys, not men. When young boys are devalued in their education, and then they become the monsters you have to deal with tomorrow, and you have to deal why these boys are being fed into the wood chipper of uncertainty. And how come the comments ain't showing? Oh well, it does matter. The comments ain't showing up no more on the side. Something wrong with screen yards. Fuck it. All right. But yeah, a lot of y'all who's on this shit, y'all not serious. Some of you see, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. You got two niggas on here. One nigga's a thirsty for female attention. The other one trying to make money off of it. Y'all not serious about the whole grand scheme of things. And that's why I'm telling y'all to go straight to hell. Okay. So yeah, that's all what I wanted to say last night. I never got the chance to say it last night. Answer to what? Because though you were talking shit, Sugar Bomb, I already told you why I am not, yet you keep on saying that I am. So you keep saying something that's not true, I'm kicking your ass out. I already told you why I'm not. And you still keep pushing that narrative. I got rid of your ass. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, there's nothing that another black man have that I won't. Because most black men, which I have, is trinkets. Okay, I'm talking about those who on YouTube. What you have, I really don't care. It doesn't impress me one damn bit. So yeah, I stand 10 toes down to what I'm saying. And let me say this to some of you women. You got to understand the difference between. Yeah, I know I said this earlier. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again for y'all. You don't understand the difference between disrespecting somebody and liking them. I don't want to hear, "Oh, we like you, Big J. You're smart, Big J." I don't want to hear that shit. When the next breath is a sign of disrespect. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Because the next words that come out your mouth is series of disrespectful comments. You're not gonna lull me back to sleep by giving me these compliments. Like I said, it's mental masturbation. And I don't put up with mental masturbation. Save that shit for somebody else who got low self-esteem. Because I'm not here to peacock. Okay? I'm not here to peacock like bitch ass T Will. Not here to peacock like Ashton. That's what that's exactly what Ash is doing. He trying to peak. He trying to prove something. For what, nigga? Go back to your own goddamn channel, nigga. Stop trying to peacock. Some of you niggas have no business trying to peacock the women. All these women can disrespect you and shit. And what do you Negroes do? Y'all allow this woman or these series of women to cuss your ass out, talk under your goddamn clothes and shit, tell you ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. And you still right there trying to uh explain and explain to them about your issue. They don't care. They know and they don't fucking care, my nigga. But like I said, there's this difference between respecting somebody and liking them. You can like me all you want, but it's the disrespect that pisses me off. That makes me to an enemy. And some of you women don't understand that part. Y'all think just talking shit endlessly is just is going to, you know, at my you coming at me in my expense, and then expect me to smile at your ass when in return it's disrespect. If you don't like me, then therefore then like don't like me. I'll I'll leave, right? But don't sit there and talk about you like somebody and then you disrespect them in the same breath. And that's a problem with a lot of you women in this space. Now, when I said respect, I ain't saying you have to kiss my ass. I ain't saying no you have to suck my dick. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is you you're gonna have to be fair about what you say. Being fair about some shit. Being truthful and honest about some shit. Don't gaslight. That's what the fuck I'm on. Don't come around here trying to play favorites. If it's wrong for this person, it should be wrong for everybody else. Well, Sugar Mom, you said why do you feel that you owe that? Oh, what? Let me ask you something, Sugar Mom. Since though you said that, right? Should people should treat you with some respect? Yes or no? Well, Gen Z, I was at a funeral, so I didn't catch up with the game. I was, you know, I'm still dressed in this suit, so I'm I might need to um change my clothes and shit, but yeah, but I had to get this all off my chest, I get this off my chest because it was getting on my damn nerves, and I wish I would said this last night, but I fell asleep because I had that things to do in the morning. Now since I got that over with, um, hold on, did I say funeral? I mean not funeral. I was at a church event, but anyway, I don't know why I said funeral for. I mean I was at a church event. Okay, Sugar Bomb. If I start calling you out of your name, do not get surprised. Then then don't run to anybody else talking about, oh, Big J insulted me. So if I called you out of your name, which I haven't, all right, which I haven't, Sugar Bomb, don't don't go to anybody else saying, oh, Big J hates black women, or Big J called me out my name. Big J, no, I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that. So So if or when I do that, don't come running anybody else saying I'm victimized, that you was victimized and shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Oof, 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 oof. Based upon what, Sugar Mom? I want to know about this. Oh, I hate black women shit. I'm waiting for that shit. I'm waiting for the proof for that shit. There's too many women over here I've been with, right? If I hated black women, how come that they're not saying anything? And what I'm saying, I mean women I actually met off of here. How come they're not saying anything? I'll wait. Because I've been, you got Tisha. You got other women over here who been surrounding my ass off of YouTube, off the internet. How come they're not saying, well, Big J hates black women. He don't like me because I'm a black woman. Prove it. Bomb, a sugar bomb. Prove that shit. Anyway, whatever, whatever. If you think that way, go ahead. Though I don't give a fuck, because it doesn't even matter. But like y'all used to say that shit to get under my skin. That shit don't mean shit, because if that was the case, y'all would have drugged me for filth. Y'all would expose my ass. Y'all would done a lot of heinous shit. If that was true, I don't want to hear it. You know what you said. Said what? What did I say, Sugar Bomb? I'll wait. I said it because what? Yeah. TD. They call anything hatred of black women. I ain't said nothing about black women, right? I mean, as a whole, you tell me, hey, I'm talking about these niggas, and they want to, because though I'm going after the hero and shit. Oh, I'm hating black women. Yeah. I ain't yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be sitting there thinking, hold on, he hates black women. I mean, I had to scroll up and down my chat room, scroll up and down, rewind the tape, and find myself saying some bullshit. I have yet to find a video when I said black women are worst stewards of or worst mothers on the planet, or black women that destroyed society, or black women. When was the last time y'all find me saying that dumb shit? That never even came out. In my 20 years of me being on YouTube, I never uttered them words. That never came out of my mouth. The last well, hold on, wait, scratch that. The last 10 years of YouTube. No, hold on. I'm sorry. I start making videos around 2013. So the last 12 years, y'all have yet to find me making a statement close to what I'm being accused of. Y'all have yet. Every video I made, I never put black women in the title. I never talked about black women as a whole. All I'm telling them niggas need to do is, instead of y'all complaining about the Keishas of the world, you need to terraform your fucking self so you don't have to deal with Keisha anymore. You gotta build your own self up. Stop worrying about what her ass is doing. Now that's what I said. Yeah. Um. All that projection shit. You know. Well, anyway, I said enough. I'm gonna put on this necktie, this shirt and tie again, and go to this other place because I got shit to do. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Since when? Since when demanding respect? Since that is hating? I just want to know. Since when demanding respect? When is that? When that became hating? When? Yeah, George. Because because though I don't want people to disrespect me. Oh, you hate me because I'm a black woman. That's like that time. That's like that time, like that white girl named Alice. George, you might remember Alice, the white girl Alice. Remember when I had to cuss her ass out, and I had to drag her ass for filth. See, I had to drag her ass out for disrespect. So this whole idea of, oh man, you put white women on a pedestal, that's some bullshit. You don't know nothing about my history. Anybody can get it. Anybody can fucking get it. Long as there is some disrespect, I'll keep on doing it. But understand this: you don't see me going over there, do you? Well then, sugar about you see me going over there. So that was my only one time me showing up over there. So anyway, I said enough. Right, right, right. Though when she sit there and said some whole ass shit, yeah. When that white girl made that whole ass shit talking about, oh Big J wants me and shit. Heifer, please. Nobody wants a bottom shelf Becky. I'm sorry. Nobody wants a bottom shelf Becky. I'm better than that. Y'all might not they think I'm better than that, but I'm better than getting a bottom shelf Becky with gold teeth in her fucking mouth and tattoos and shit. You know? No, 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 no. There wasn't a white woman defending Cynthia. It was it was that white man that was giving Cynthia G praise. Now the white one who I cussed out was the other white one who I cussed out was the one that was calling tyranny all sorts of nigga bitches and shit. And I'm gonna say something too. I don't even like tyranny. I don't even like tyranny, but I'll be damn on loud some racist white woman going at tyranny sideways, unprovoked. Let me say it again. Tyranny was attacked unprovoked. So yeah, because she was attacked unprovoked, that's when I came up there. You know I like this 7-Up Tropic. This 7-Up Tropic, I like that. Yes, I do. But anyway, I got this off my chest. Yeah, I got this off my chest and everything. And I'm gonna get dressed again. I'm gonna go back out there. Y'all be easy. Negro, it's not diabetes juice, you dumb twit, because it's zero sugar. Okay, talk about diabetes juice. It's zero sugar, jackass. I always drink zero sugar. Always. I don't because you know what? I might want to do a video on the sinister how the the soft drink industry is sinister. The sinister side of the soft drink in the soft drink in the industry, right? Because there's a difference between in 1969. You know what? Let me talk about it a little bit. Let me talk about a little bit while I'm here. 1969. They lied about. They fudged the numbers about sugar. Is sugar healthy? And there's sugar in everything and woo 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 woo, right? So the in the soda industry, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, what may have you, went ahead and say, oh, we're going to switch out the sugar cane sugar and we're going to replace it with corn syrup sugar. And corn syrup sugar had increased obesity and increased diabetes from 1971 up until today. I gotta find that. Um I gotta find that that research so I can show it to y'all. Right, I'd rather show it than tell it to y'all. So yeah. Let me ask you something, Lancaster. Since you here talking shit, what's the difference between a blue paper and a white paper? What's the difference? Oh shit. And you know what I saw since I saw Jay Prince trying to get back up there with Cynthia last night, and she wouldn't allow him up there. First thing, that's good. I'm glad I'm glad she didn't allow Jay Prince on the panel again yesterday. I'm glad though that happened. I'm glad that that happened. Now, if I have to tell you what the difference between a blue paper and a white paper is, then me and you should never be in the same room. Okay? If you don't understand the difference between a white paper and a blue paper when it comes to policy positions, oh, she did. Oh, she did. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, Femi, where is the video of you in the bathtub? Okay, because you told me in V Dub that you're gonna do a video with you in the bathtub. I just want. I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for that. Um. Anyway, I know. I'm thirsty, y'all. I'm thirsty. But anyway, back to my point. Back to my point. If you cannot understand what is a blue paper. Oh, wait, hold on. Well. We've been waiting for Femi. We've been waiting, Femi. I'm just saying. All right, we've been waiting. Anyway, yeah. So back to Lancaster. Now, Lancaster, I have a feeling I know who you are, right? I have a feeling I know who you are, right? So Lancaster, tell me something, Lancaster. If What is the difference? Well, hey, you said it. Hey, Femi said it. When did Femi say it? She said it around Thanksgiving. Yeah, I've been waiting for that. Yeah, white paper purpose is to persuade or educate. It identifies a complex problem and proposes a solution. Thank you. So why are you shitting on me seeking a white paper or blue paper then? And it's like what I told Chaotic Truth though the other day. If you want to talk about black fatigue and all that, how come you not trying to get rid of black fatigue or stop black people from doing the black fatigue shit? See, and I told Chaotic Truth though the other day. I think this last week. I told him on his platform that I wrote 4 pieces of legislation. What have any of you Negroes have done, except for blaming black people to white people, how black people commit the most crimes and shit, the crime rate. I already did. I already produced a white paper. I produced one for reparations. I did a 2-part video on my reparations. White people. Did anybody saw it? Nope. The only person he was talking about was me, Pure Butterfly, V Dub, and Queen Sun Kiss. The rest of y'all didn't say a fucking word about that shit. I was telling people, that my idea proposed of 4 different pillars on addressing how I was structured the system itself. I highly doubt you do. I highly doubt that. I have a family in Congress. I can and will expose you. Well, expose this though. Expose this. I want you to expose this. Since you said that is since I take this as a threat, bye bye. All right. Bye-bye. Since you said that, bye-bye. Okay? I got time for that bullshit you on. And that was you who made that comment the other day. That was you who made that comment the other day. And you're an old ass nigga, okay? You old. You 50 something years old, and because it's 40 something years old, is serious about what he's talking about. You don't like that. You think everybody supposed to follow y'all. No, I ain't here to follow you. Follow you old niggas. You old niggas, you past your prime. All thing y'all have is an open ass mouth like a goddamn catfish, nigga. So you gone, okay? You gone. But anyway, let me get out of here. By the way, I've got to do something. By the way, I got some more shit coming down on the pike. I'm gonna wait for the holidays to end. Hopefully things ain't being I hope things are not being what's the word, what's the term? Um anyway, it's not being head, you know, too busy. So anyway, let me get out of here. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.